Hey you guys, it's your girl Sarah the One back here at spiritualoasisashay@gmail.com. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe and follow. I have my Pocket Animal Wild Unknown deck. So it's like the pocket version of that big Wild Unknown deck that you see a lot of tarot readers use. So I'm just going to see what the collective energy is right now. Entertainment purposes only. If you want your own personal reading, email me at spiritualoasisashay@gmail.com. The first message I am hearing is don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't stop moving forward. Don't let anything or anyone or any happening or any situation stop you from moving forward with the things you know you want, deserve, and desire. So this could be in creative things, this could be in business things, this could be in showing up for yourself, this could be working out, this could be anything. This could have been somebody dying. Unfortunately, we give grace, but just keep going. Heartbreak, keep going. There is a lot of death energy right now, and I'm not sensitive to the death energy. It's just spirit is really enforcing that you must keep going. Whatever you're grieving, whatever you're going through, whatever's ended for you. Maybe some things ended abruptly for you. I heard a job, some income or something like that. You must keep going. You must do what is necessary to get to your goal. In life, there are always going to be things. There are always going to be things. Make the time to rest, receive, grieve, but you must keep going. Especially for many of you all have been on a long journey to sort of set up something with a strong foundation, and you want to have a certain standard of living or quality of life. Spirit is saying keep going. Keep going, okay? So let's see what animal energy we can kind of tap into to help us harness this energy as well. Oh. We have the fox spirit, panther as well too. I think the fox spirit is let me lie to y'all. I'm getting acquainted with this deck and I'm gonna show y'all. Let me get one more spirit. Okay, and we have tiger. So, oh my gosh, a lot of four-legged things coming out. So these two elements came out. So we have the fox spirit. Something about training is significant when I heard the fox. The tiger spirit. I don't know. Some of y'all could have been in training for a very long time, and now it's time to come out. We also have panther, and that motherfucker is not playing. I heard wild. Some of you all are coming out of a period of harnessing a lot of your own energy. This could be masculine or feminine energy. You're coming out of a period of, perfect confirmation, perfectionism as well too. Keep burping, You're coming out of a time of like wanting everything to be together and wanting everything to look right, and just like, no, fuck it, the time is now. Like, I just gotta go, I gotta attack it. But spirit has been teaching you the ways in which to honor yourself when you go for your goals and move forward with yourself. Spirit wants you to know that, or God, my mama, she just wants you to know, you're safe, you're nourished, you're cared about, you're thought about. There will be so many people that will try to stop you on your journey, who claim that they care, claim that you are something you're not, but you must keep going. You must believe in yourself. You must know that in some form of fashion, it's not happening to you, but it's happening honestly for you to become all that you are, to empower who you are, to walk in strength and not fear, to attack the things you need to attack, to go for the things you need to go to in the most majestic highways, to understand everything you need to understand in the higher ways, in the mental ways. Fox spirit is it's a trickster spirit, but it's also extremely clever. It's so clever, it's so smart, it's so stealthy. It also deals a lot with fortune and things like that, and money and income. So keep that up. I think we have the Chinese horse is coming next year, because we're in the year of the snake. So there will be a lot of forward motion. But like I said in my allegory tale message on my YouTube, there will be and I guess this is going on my YouTube, but I may put this on my Instagram if I can. There will be a shift of some people going within, even though a lot of people will be moving forward. And then many of us also have been channeling it's just going to be opposite. Maybe you saw a lot of people who were moving forward, now they're slowing down. The ones who weren't moving forward are now moving forward. It is not bad, and it will seem like a hindrance for some of us. Yeah, maybe me included. But it's not a hindrance. It's more so to allow whatever to be seen and be shown to be shown. I feel like it will be a different way of receiving as well too. So some of you all, you will hear, see people express this faster motion. It gives like fire energy, the horse energy to me personally, of like moving forward and action and achievement and success and abundance and things like that. But for some of you all, it's gonna be kind of the opposite. Like, you're still gonna receive, you're still gonna have success, you're still gonna have abundance, but it's gonna be like a slowdown, especially like January, February, March, because again, the new year, it does not begin until March. It won't be necessarily a standstill, but you're gonna feel a little murky. For some of you all, not all of you all, I'm hearing, you may feel like I'm not giving any mental health advice or financial advice or legal advice, so please go to your mental health professionals for entertainment purposes only. You may feel like a little repressed or depression type energy, but that's just because you're heavily shedding very deep karmic things that you did a lot of work for in the previous year, year 9 and year 8, year 9. There was a lot of karma and shedding, because even though it was snake energy, it's a lot of shedding, right? You have to shed. And a number 8, it has to do with karma, right? Cause and effect. You did something, now you're reaping what you did, type stuff like that. So yeah, so I feel like that was what, 24 and 25, and year 10, which is a 1, it's gonna be like a new, but a good part of that is gonna be shedding, like definitely shedding. So just be aware of that, okay? Let me see, y'all. I bought this pocket deck, and for some reason, if the publisher see this, baby, this pocket deck, and I got it from Target, it's missing some pages. So let me get my laptop, because I pulled up the PDF on my laptop. So be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. This is not to be like, I should have kept it up, negative or nothing like that. But it is, relevant. I don't want, but I mean, God is kind of putting it on my spirit to say that we don't want, as a loving being to other loving beings, we don't want people to compare themselves to each other, or like feel a certain kind of way because something isn't working or something isn't moving forward like everybody else. No, everybody reap what they sow. Whatever seeds they planted is supposed to grow. And it's not saying no seeds for you are not growing. It just means you have some things that you're still releasing and letting go of before your seeds come up. And it don't mean that you didn't take advantage of the energy, or you're not taking advantage of the energy just because your energy is the way that it is. Depending on who and what you are between 2024 and 2025, bro, you had a hard year. So it's not that God is not wanting you that. God is just wanting you very tamed, trained with that fox energy. Like I said, some of y'all, I said, coming out of that training, coming out of that wellness, and some of y'all are going into like that hermit mode to train that wellness, that inner understanding, that guidance, and just do some deep releasing so that you can get in that wave. Do not compare yourself to others. Because when I say people real deal, your fire tiger, are going to be receiving stuff fast, quick, and hairy, like out of luck, like out of nowhere, like that's definitely gonna be the thing. This could be love too, relationships, of course, finances, but I'm seeing it not just in your finances. I'm seeing it like in just a different way of being in life, really, in more balanced ways, right? I always talk about, and if I don't, I should start talking about it, like the lifestyle, not just money. Like life is more than just life is more than just money in your finances, okay? And that's what spirit is trying to stress. And some of y'all may have to learn that, and it may be something God is trying to teach you. And also you will realize, actually, from what I'm hearing and channeling here, this may be for me, that the more you let go of the money, the more money in abundance you actually receive. And then the more you release how the money in abundance comes, the more money in abundance you receive. And then again, not just in the material, like cash money way, but just like, I don't know, it could be a check, a deposit, a gift, a invitation, an inheritance, a proposition, a proposal, someone wanting to work with you in something, and within 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 years, it pops off. Like it's like the things that will give you the money are going to start to become. But you yourself as well have to allow this energy in. Okay, we have tiger spirit. It says lunar force, because it does have the moon on here. We are approaching the full moon in Gemini and Cancer. Lunar force, ease and darkness, feminine energy. It says the tiger hunts at night at one with silence. I never knew that. I thought they hunted during the day. It says, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness. What I said, wow. But I pulled it when I pulled Panther. So we'll see what Panther says. To allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirit. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight. It says hour. And the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend time in silence this evening and drink it in the potent calm. There's nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. It says when in balance, passionate, strong, and sensual. Okay. When out of balance, overstimulated. Excuse me. Candle gazing is something that helps you harness this fire energy within yourself. So you very much strong fire energy. Not next year. Whenever you see this, I'll probably have it up for next year, so you'll see it 2026. But follow your soul and your spirit, but harness that fire within you. It's not that spirit do not want you to act on that fire energy. It wants you to harness it. It wants you to be very smart and stealthy about how you use that fire spirit within you. No matter if you're a fire sign or not, you gonna feel it. You gonna want to. But it's something about triggers, or something about esteem, or something about design I'm hearing, or something about like download. Spirit wants you to hear first guidance before you enact those things. It's almost like you're gonna be supercharged, super ready, but like the tiger energy, as much as it's like an attacker, an aggressor, and a hunter, it's giving like the true power is within the stealth and the stillness, and then the attack. Okay, so let's look at Fox. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow, hit that notification bell. Something also wants to close your voice or close you. Don't allow it. Don't allow it at all. Sometimes defeat, trauma, grief, endings can make you feel defeated unconsciously. Don't allow it. The number 144 could be significant as well too. You could be a 144 if you know, you know. Keep speaking, keep going, keep moving forward. I almost confused the wolf with the fox, so that's a message. But I mean, I would think they come from the same family, right? I don't know. It says fox spirit. It says smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. So I said that love. Some of y'all could have a very strong partner, or you're the very strong partner. It says the fox is an enchanting. So also I'm getting like, it's okay to receive love, receive kinship, friendship, partnership. Even if you experienced a lot of turmoil before in a lot of partnerships in all areas of your life, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be romance. It's okay to be more open, because unexpectedly you may have people, places, or things that genuinely just want to give to you out of nowhere. You know, trust God, pray on it, trust your intuition. Make sure, you know, because depending on who you are, you probably got that kind of energy where everybody wants something and don't be real, you know, nice about it, or like kind of can use you, if that makes sense. Even if you are very smart, have high esteem and boundaries, but it is giving like people, places, and things are going to want to give to you. It says strong partner or mate, wise teacher. It says the fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. What I say? It says they are quick to learn and adapt to all new situations. Fox are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. It's kind of giving a little Sagittarius energy. Fox energy helps us stay true to the most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they swoop away. What I said. So it ain't just the business. It's giving like you may have some reconciliation, or there's somebody that you want, or that comes that you, I don't know, you may just reconcile. I can't really tell y'all what it is, because I mean, it's a general message. I was about to get all deep, but like spirit's like, we don't know. And I was trying to like make it, but like, we don't know. Tiger is still significant though. So like, it's almost like if you, I'm a woman, so like I can sometimes be the aggressor. So if it was me and I was hearing this, it basically for me means, you know, maybe you feel the vibes, you feel the connection, but let this person seek you truly, right? Because at sometimes, as well as women, a little gesture make our head go big, and it's like, it's not even like that. So the best thing for you, for protection anyway, as well, and just keeping focused and not distracting and staying where you need to go, let this person truly seek you. I mean, they may do a little here, a little there. That's cool, right? Men like to chase. I like men. So let them seek you. You know, don't worry about it. We also got Panther, and that's also a fire element animal. If you want your own personal reading, you can email me spiritualoasis@gmail.com. Let me see, Panther. Also, make sure, man and woman, that you're taking care of yourself. You're doing things that make you feel good. splurge on yourself, fill your cup, you know, hair, self-care, I don't know, clothes, shoes, you know, sir, you need some new socks, new underwear. I feel like, you know, y'all don't be want to buy y'all stuff like that. Not just the nice drip. Make sure you got some fresh drawers, some fresh socks, cologne, body wash, you know, get you a little nice little, I don't know, some men do pedicures. I think that's fine, especially because a lot of men work on their feet and stuff like that. Like, foot health is so important, as well as to attract an abundance, like foot detoxes, foot massage, pedicures. Like, oh my God. We have Panther here. This is annihilation of the unnecessary purging. Ooh, I told y'all. So that's what I was getting. Like, some of that fire energy, male or woman, female or male, whatever you are, some of it is going to be some triggers I'm getting, right? Because we still in this sort of wintry season, and you releasing a lot. So a lot of stuff is still going to be coming up from, like I said, the last 2 years, because 22, 24, that you still will be healing and releasing before. And some of y'all will be doing this at the same time that you're receiving abundance and working hard. And I'm not telling nobody not to work, period. It's just allow your energies to be the energies, but still make sure you're moving forward, but allow that quiet time, that still time, and allow yourself to be harnessed, okay? This is annihilation of the unnecessary purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth, our energy stagnant, okay? Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc. This could be positive and negative now. It says, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. What I said. I told y'all. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work. So it is about, you're going to feel just like this fucking Panther feel. I have to make this a thumbnail. And you're going to have to sit there and feel it. And sometimes you're going to be out in the public in the spaces, or something or someone going to trigger you, and you're going to have to sit there and you're going to have to feel it, or you're going to have to not respond. Right? This is all internal, though. This is all internal here. Where was I at? It says, we've all been through these experiences and they've made us better people. Trust that the Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. It says, when in balance, brave and productive. When out of balance, self-destructive. To bring it into balance, getting rid of the unnecessary. Like, I mean, I love when I channel and the cards match it. So, yeah. And this will make you more clever, smarter, wiser, more commandeering, just more understanding. Spirit wants to be covered to continue to pull some more animal messages. So, yeah. What else they need? We have beaver, and let's just do beaver. Spirit said. We also have the speed. Speed is significant. Did y'all ever, I'm a millennial, did y'all ever watch the show Angry Beavers? And the dam would keep getting like broken or something like that, and then they would have to go out there and rebuild it really fast or something like that. It's like something about building a dam really fast. Some of y'all are going to catch speed or come out in speed, but just take heed to what I'm saying of the energies in the background. Some of y'all will go full-fledged attack, not negative, and you gonna be surprised at what the fuck you build and create so fast. So I guess it is like a multitude of different type of energies, but just be aware if at some point you in the midst of that, like let's say you got him from January to May, and for some reason August, September, October, it's like, bro, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna hit. It seems like it's gonna hit people in the beginning, the middle, the end, but you just have to allow it to. And it's also something about comfort. Because some of y'all may not be in a comfortable position where you can't afford to do what I'm saying. So you need to just get to it. But Spirit is saying, but keep in mind, when you feel them energies come up, pay attention to them and listen to what they're saying. Because they'll help you make the right decision, or you're releasing the things, those energies, so that you continue to make the right decision. But you have to make sure you're like sensing your way through, not feeling your way through, sensing. You know, feelings are finicky. That's my word to myself, because with transits, and if you're sensitive and if you're an empath, you will be feeling some of everything all the time. Especially if you super, like, it's one thing to be an empath, but like some of us are highly, like, I'm fucking sensitive as hell, so I have to do a lot to guard my energy, guard my space, clean my aura. Like, I have to do this shit a lot. Like, I'm used to it. It used to piss me off when I was like realizing what I was, but now I'm so used to it, it's okay. But sometimes when you in the mix, you gotta calm your ass down. And I'd be like, okay, Sarah, sit the fuck down, sit the fuck down. And I'm like, ooh, but I want to go. And I'd be like, bitch, sit the fuck down. Sit down, okay? And then sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes I'll get in that energy, but I've been in hermit mode so long, and Spirit be like, get the fuck up. And I'd be like, oh, I want to get up. Spirit like, hit dog gonna holler, get the fuck up. So it just depends. You just gotta, this energy is weird, but this energy is teaching you to know yourself, trust yourself, honor yourself, listen to yourself, value yourself in your language and your time with God. Value what you truly want, because a lot of it sometimes will just be a lot of things that come at you whether you want it or not. Still, some of y'all I'm hearing could have things from before manifest and you be like, damn, I want that. And then, but the you that has been repressed maybe, or been healing, or been in the shedding process, don't want it. Because I realize as well, when you are releasing like thick ass energy and sometimes emotions and feelings, the you that may have wanted something will manifest the thing, but once you shed and release the thing, you become something else. You know, it's the year of the snake. The snake wasn't just losing badass people, whack ass people the year of exposure. It was you was losing yourself. You were losing yourself. That's the message right there. I hope I remembered it. You were losing yourself, year of the snake. Let me type it, cause some of my shit just be okay. Hold on, little Mac Daddy. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, you were losing yourself. You just wasn't losing other people. You were losing yourself. What element is this, y'all? Water? I don't know everything. I mean, I bet you know a lot of shit, but I guess it is water, because beavers is water, or is it earth? It's either earth or water. They in sections when I look for this. I'm sorry that this is delaying. Delays are fine. Okay, yeah, fire. Well is water. Yeah, it's water. Okay. The symbols. I gotta learn these. So down is water, up is fire. I think up with the line is air, and I think down with the arrow, the line is earth. Okay, I think I got it now. I catch on fast. Some of y'all might be like me, you know. I mean, everybody catch on fast, but some of us really catch on fast once we start something new. Starting something new is significant. So some of y'all may start something completely new and step on motherfuckers' necks. 22 minutes on the clock. I want 22 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm not fucking playing. I was joking, but I was serious. So let me know, like, some of y'all are gonna come into harmony with something new. Beaver energy, beaver medicine. Before I read what the beaver really is, because I don't know all the fucking cards. And you gonna step on motherfuckers' necks and you gonna shoom. And some of that is gonna be so healing to like your inner child and just wounds, that it's gonna help you release some repressed shit. You're gonna see yourself in a whole nother different way. It's almost like you're gonna continue to shed even in this new year, with it being the horse year, with it being 1, which is a 10. It's kind of weird because 9 is endings and 10 to me is like completion and it's over, but then you could say it's a 1. So part of me is like, is it really a 1? So I don't know. You know, we all, every person who get on here and preach, teach, we channel, we all got our own ways we see stuff, and whoever aligns with how we see stuff is who we attract. So whenever you see this timeless, whenever, it could be now, the same year, 2 years later, I don't care, but I look at stuff like that. Like 9 is endings, 10 is completion to me, something whole, completed, full circle. And sometimes a full circle, before I get into the rest of this message, it's just everything to finally coming into truth, honesty, or karma, or clarity, or being finally resolved. Like you've been waiting on something to happen, let's say from 2023 to now, and then you finally like get the thing, or the thing comes, or the thing happens, or I don't know, justice finally comes, for example, and you were in reserve this whole time, and then you shoot out. Or for some people, it's just the healing, the repression, and then you go out. Or then, like I said, it's an intermix of it. So just take it as it resonates. It says, Beaver, hard worker, loyal, tireless, and family first. It says the Beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm from family and express it by the earth element, providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks. I didn't know that. in months or years until they see it through. The Beaver card represents, this giving Capricorn energy to me. This Beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it is a time for some karma, yoga, selfless service. I did say karma, didn't it? See, selfless service to self. And I did say that earlier, like make sure you're tending to yourself, manicures, pedicures, men and women. It says, when in balance, happy, meaningful work. When out of balance, feels useless, worn out. To bring it to balance, physical labor or selfless service. Y'all gonna be in y'all bodies more. So, for example, I love channeling, but like I've been realizing like I got a lot of fire energy in me, but I don't even got a lot of fire sign. Well, I'm not gonna hold you. I got like some of my major signs in my chart are fire, but it's not like my strongest element. I think Aries, or is it fire? I might be lying. My shit chart change a lot because I look at Western, I look at tropical, Vedic, and sidereal. They don't change too bad, but they do change. And then the transits, I try to look at the actual transits versus my birth chart. So I just be like, which sign am I, which energy I'm in. But yeah, my energy can be everywhere. So I have to do a lot to make sure I'm grounded. I have to do a lot to make sure I can see clearly. But I also realize, like I just said, I love doing this, but like I love like being outdoors, being outside. I've been running at night and it being like 30 degrees. But for some reason, like, was one of these, I don't know if these talked about it. It might have been the cards I pulled for myself. I think I pulled the bat card earlier for myself. You know, they nocturnal. So, like, I've been wanting to just be outside under the stars. So, you may find your energy, maybe you used to like being outdoors in the day, but maybe you want to be out more at night. So, that's just an example to, like, exert some energy, some leftover energy from the day. Like, I have a lot of energy. So, that's just mindful. Like, I use it here to lose weight. I'm like, oh, I'll gain, which I did gain some weight. So I'm like, let me just go work out more. Like, maybe I worked there early in the day, but I was like, fuck it, let me go work out again. So I just tap that energy into something else more positive for myself, to build myself. But the Beaver energy, like I said, is giving Capricorn, is giving like something you will choose or something you've already chosen will come up here that you don't see coming, or that is coming. Just depends on who you are and what this message says, and you're just gonna attack it. But just keep in mind of the energies in the background that I was speaking. Oh, I think that's it, because I was about to pull somewhere. So that's all I got for y'all. I think everybody, male or female, is in their father energy. It's giving Saturn. Saturn is gonna be strict on niggas this year. You ain't gotta be a nigga, but I talk like that. And I said nigga with love. So if you want them extreme motherfucking woke people, they be like, we don't need to say nigga, you need to get off my page, because I don't mean it offensively and I use it a lot. But yeah, it's gonna be like harnessing your own father energy, your own father wound, taking care of yourself, protecting yourself, providing for yourself, male or female. Even if you one of the girlies, because I feel you know, we be wanting the providers, but it's something about being your own boss, setting yourself up, controlling your life, your money, your finances, your choices. Even if you married and with somebody now, you gonna want to do something else. That's what I'm getting from spirit. And it still can be something cute, quaint. You know, it ain't gotta be too. I'm not telling you go out here and build a motherfucking house or nothing like that. It could be singing, dancing, arts, crafts, sewing, crocheting, cooking. I did hear cooking when I was first talking. Something like with robes, homemaking is very significant, because that's still you in your body doing something, right? So, you know, it's gonna work out. So I'm gonna pull from my Divine Abundance deck and I'm gonna close it out. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and follow. Hit the notification bell. Spirit is so petty. Hold on. I got my cards. Y'all know we be making up our own cards. So, y'all know I am me. Okay, and y'all are y'all. And, Spirit told me to pull these. So, these is my cards when it's a little messy. My little warfare cards. So, this could deal. Disclaimer, if you are not one of the girlies or the guys who deal with the demonic, the entities, the spiritual warfare, love spells, like somebody put a love spell on you, somebody trying to destiny swap with you, then you probably want to just cut off. That was the end of the message for you. Canada is significant. If not, and this is your thing, and you want to learn some more, you've been feeling weird, you've been feeling a little sick, you've been feeling a little hazy about your decisions, where you are, where you're moving, where you're going forward, this may be for you. This is not to scare nobody or nothing like that. You can get off of it. You can get off of that. You can get off this message. I mean, it's a lot of cards here. I read for other people. I read for myself. The shit, I mean, I'm not going to tell my business, but the shit be real, man. I feel like, you know, and this ain't no judgment, but people don't be wanting, and even if you look at my description, I'm not religious, but I've been in the church. I even as a child and as an adult, I joined the church myself, trying to see God, but it just wasn't my thing. But I don't denounce church. It's just not my thing. But I will talk shit about church and other things about the church. And sometimes I take shit about the Bible, and sometimes I talk shit about Jesus. I don't really give a fuck. But at the same time, you will see me as well give like some sort of glory to those things, because it's a double, everything to me is a double-edged sword. Even spirituality can be a double-edged sword. People use it for cults and clout and power, and I can go on about that for days. People, and I just said, people doing destiny swapping and love spells. Like, why are you using magic for that? Like, why the fuck would you do that? So everything to me is a double-edged sword. So I will talk shit about it all. I don't give a fuck. But at the same time, all is necessary, as far as, because it all exists. So depending on who and what you are, the call on your life, the purpose on your life, big or small, you could think, oh, I'm just a wife and I just take care of my man. Bitch, that don't mean nobody not trying to destiny swap with you or spending no or throwing no magic at you. And it wasn't nobody personal attack, but like, I talk like that when I get like amped up. But like, yeah, so that's just my like my way of saying, like, if you with it, you with it. If you're not, you not. So let's see any clarifying messages that this group needs to know. And when my deck do that, I just keep splitting it. I do see I got bad handwriting, y'all, but it's probably like inverted because of how my camera is, but y'all get what that is. Okay, so I heard foreclosure is significant. Somebody finna be foreclosed on, a home, a house, a celebrity. Okay, so I heard false timeline, not you. So somebody around you, or this is for you, take it as it resonates, timeless message. Entertainment purposes only, entertainment purposes only. Your discretion is advised, 18 and up. I'm not giving nobody no kind of advice, and no medical, financial, legal, anything, okay? We around here playing, talking. No, we are playing. But yeah, false timeline, not you. So someone around you, or this is for you, you have been, when I wrote that, that gives like, when people get attacked and you hear people channel it all the time, and like they get like in a loop and they can't get out of a loop. So you might find yourself or are in a loop. So be aware of that. We also have Boule, Divine 9 as well, could be significant. It don't have to be negative, because I myself like am in a, well, I'm not active, but I like I pledged or whatever. So I don't think I'm negative. But at the same time, you know, you can't speak for everybody in your organization. So just keep in mind, if you're in one, this is confirmation that maybe that's, be aware of that. And I put wade in the water. It's something that Spirit is wanting you to grow through, okay? But Spirit also wants you to be aware. Outer space is significant. So something about time traveling, that's what I'm hearing with this. Even though I wrote the literal things, I'm hearing other messages. And also Usher, Let It Burn. It's not Usher. I'm not talking about Usher. But like the song to me is coming up. So that may be a sign, or you just heard it, or recently, or it's playing. The new moon, full moon is significant. Holidays, birthdays. We also throat chakra. So something or somebody could be trying to block your throat chakra. So that may be the reason why you getting energy to throw you off of a route, to reroute you, or to put you in a different timeline, or to loop you in a significant timeline that's not your true timeline. So you want to just be aware of that, okay? Let me see. Anything else? Okay, so yeah, even right here, I talk shit about the Bible, but I also don't talk shit about the Bible. It says refer to King David, Samuel, Lemuel, or Solomon. It also in reference to a job, or Job. I'm so sorry. See, on the back, I got review the Bible ancient text. So ancient text could be like the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, things like that. Sanskrit things, Taoist things, Hindu things. Like, they don't have to just be like typical Christianity, Muslim, Islam, Protestant. I mean, just anything that just has an ancient text attached to it. The Kabbalah is the ancient Hermetic principles or something. Ancient Kemet is something. So it just depends on what you work with, right? Kemet really resonated, so that may be for someone. But specifically, it came out to look at Saul, Solomon, Job, Samuel, Lemuel, and King David. So yeah. And I what movie is that? But I even heard in the book of Revelations, also to be looking up at the book of, look up book of Revelation, some of y'all. Somebody's pregnant. Seen, yeah, something about being seen is significant. So again, this may be why you or someone you know is being targeted. Entertainment purposes only. Ain't no fear mongering over here. God will protect you. Protect it. The because it's something about your throat chakra, expressing yourself. Let me look at these cards. And maybe some ancient knowledge, or maybe you're here to spread some sort of word or be someone like King David, Samuel, Lemuel, Saul, Job, Solomon. And they don't want you to speak out, be seen, or do the things that God wants you here. Like, these people really, they men, but you could be a woman too. These people have really high purposes on their life. The new moon, full moon is significant. In birthdays, holidays, this could be when they attack you with the magic. You could be in a boule or divine nine, or even if you are not black, but you were in a sorority, I would say like in your undergrad and college, that applies too. Okay, that's just gonna be confirmation for you. Some of them do be rogue. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I said, I'm not active, but also I'm not stupid. Like, some of them do be rogue on some other shit. Your throat chakra is very significant. Their throat chakra is significant. They could be trying to, like, not necessarily talking about the boule people, but whoever is attacking or who has attacked, they could be trying to, like, harness something from your throat for their throat, or trying to close you so they can be heard more. So something about something you express or show, or some sort of truth you speak up about, they couldn't want you to be quiet because they want their rhetoric to be heard. Outer space is significant. And then way in the water. Again, like, God's gonna trouble the water. Like, you know the lyrics. If you don't, you don't. I don't care what race you is. I would say color. Race ain't nothing but a fucking color. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to express that. Because I made a message. And I was talking about, like, white people. But I also was referencing, like, Irish, Russian, Italian. They're fair-skinned. But I also was just talking about white people. And I don't know what the white regular people is. Like, I know they white. What is it? Like, the ones from, like, what is it? Is the Caucasus Mountains or something like that? So, like, you gonna know. But I'm gonna start, like, differentiating. And it's not no shade. I'm just channeling what I believe. And also what spirit gives me. So, if you one of them people, them new age, regular white people, no shade, and I say something that may offend you, I'm not trying to offend you. But it's the truth that God gave me, and I'm gonna speak it. So... And if you want to collaborate and you offended, bitch, don't bring your ass over here. Because I'm going to offend you. I'm going to offend you. And I'm talking about, like, just the white folks. The white folks. And the thing is, like, white people cool. Like, I work with them. I'm cool with them or whatever. I had, like, best friends that were white. I think they were just white. Like, when I was younger, like, it's no shade. this is some different type of shit I'm talking about right now. This ain't nothing social. This is real life shit. For me, it's real life. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get off of that. A concubine is significant. It made me think of Esther in the Bible, because, you know, she was put with the concubines, but he knew that was going to be his bitch. You know what I'm saying? So something like that is significant, but y'all know, it's a double-edged sword with the Bible, because it be all that polygamy and shit. And then, like, even when you think about Esther, like, even though he knew that was his wife and he helped her and she saved the Jews and all this other shit, it's just, I mean, she had all the power. So I guess, bitch, if you a female and you dealing with somebody, I guess it's like, girl, I don't know. This is so specific. And I heard Fox. So maybe I do with this Fox energy. You may be dealing with somebody or dating somebody and y'all not serious. If you know on my page, I don't do third party energy. I don't do cheating. Okay. But this is like if you dating somebody or you're talking or y'all getting to know each other, but it's like a little serious, but y'all haven't committed. But y'all haven't established it's just y'all. Just be aware of that type of energy. That's all. I'm not going to tell you what to do, what not to do. I mean, it worked in the Bible. Who am I to judge? But just be aware. I know me. I'm just bossy and I'm territorial. So I just... At a certain point, if I'm not the only one, I'm just not going to want to be around. I just can't. That's just me. But, like, I have done it and still, like, you know, got the title. I'm a little older now, a little more mature. But, like, I'm not scared to compete because I don't even think it's competition, honestly. But I'm just not going to compete. Like, I don't know. So it's kind of both, like, I don't care, like, okay, whatever. But also, like, I'm not, because, like, when I care, I care. I guess if that makes sense. So it's something about how you care or something. I don't know. Spirit just wanted me to share that. So that's all I got for y'all. I hope this message helps, okay? Awakening is significant. So if you want your own personal reading, tarot reading, astrology reading, or spiritual coaching session where we just get into more of, like, spiritual things, spiritual blockages, spiritual coaching, like if you are having an awakening, got a lot of tools you can use for that, ways you can protect yourself, your energy, things you can kind of look up, or I'll just channel and let your ancestors guide me, stuff like that. So just email me at spiritualoasis@gmail.com. Bye.